What's up, guys? Jake, the MMA Dad. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and a fantastic holiday season. And for those of you who are celebrating January 1st, the new year, I hope you guys are looking forward to an awesome 2021 and that you guys are going to have a lot of fun for your New Year's celebration. And I've been waiting to get to making these. Had a lot of family that I had my kids all week this last week, and I had a lot of things going on with them, and it was fun. We had a good Christmas. My kids really enjoyed their Christmas. I enjoyed the extended time with my kids because they live with their mom the majority of the time. So I really had a blast with my kids and just got to enjoy them. So that was awesome. And Christmas Day, Tom MacDonald decides he wants to give us a Christmas present, so he drops a new song, and I put it off long enough. I got a little chunk of time right here, and I wanted to try to make some videos for you guys, get some content out to you guys. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to do Tom's new song called Angels. I'm interested to see what Tom's bringing to us, but before we do that, big shout out to the Hangover Gang, Creek Squad, Nightwish Army, and as always, a big shout out and thank you to our first responders, our active military, and our veterans. We love you guys over here. We respect you guys, and we're always praying for you. So that being said, guys, I'm excited to get to Tom, man. Tom's, his last song that he put out, Best Rapper Ever. He killed that song. It's on the workout playlist. I've listened to it. I don't even know how many times since I've reacted to it. I love that song. I love the message behind that song. And it's definitely one of the first ones I listen to for any training session that I have coming up. But now we're going to react to Angels. I don't know what to expect from it, but Tom and Nova, they just get better and better and better every time they put something out. So I can only imagine that this is going to be just as good, if not better, than everything that they've already put out. So let's get ready to get into this, guys. I've missed doing these reactions, and I'm excited to do this one for you guys. Let's see if I can get this situated with my big old head. All right. Tom MacDonald, Angels. See what you got going, Tom. Boom.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. The feeling of not feeling the pain. I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils. Believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin.
Okay, so another inward reflecting song from Tom. So, Best Rapper Ever was an inward reflection song, but it was a much different feel, right? That was him addressing his inner demons directly, like face to face. Like, I'm standing across from my inner demons. The inner demons being self-doubt, the inner demons being all of the noise from the outside, the hate that I'm getting, the addictions that I struggle with, but it was that aggressive, you don't define me, I define me, and I'm going to accomplish what I want to accomplish because I'm the best ever, which is the mindset that you have to have going into anything that you do in this world. If you really want to be successful, you have to have that mindset of, I'm the best. In my mind, in my heart, I'm the best, and I just got to go out there and show the world. So that was Best Rapper Ever. This is already coming across like, this is like the softer side, like, so rather than directly addressing my demons face to face, I'm reflecting. That's what I'm getting from this so far. But I like what Tom said, like in the very beginning. Let's see, I can't remember exactly what it was he said, so let's see.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. So he's like, I'm not addicted to the substance of liquor. I'm addicted to the feeling that liquor gives me. So the feeling of being brave, okay?
The feeling of not feeling the pain.
Yeah,
I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils. Believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying.
Okay, so that one, I put oxys up my nostrils. You do anything to breathe before you suffocate. So like people who are craving something so bad, sometimes the anxiety from not getting what it is that they're craving is making them have that feeling like I can't breathe. So it's kind of like in a way like was it an oxymoron, where it's like you're shoving something up your nose, which would be blocking your airway because you're trying to breathe because you feel like you're suffocating. So that's a nice little play right there. It's like I need this to feel like I'm not suffocating, but at the same time I'm sticking it in blocking the passageway that air needs to get through. That's why I kind of made that like it's just a different way of looking at it.
I couldn't stop it, staying clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams, robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping.
So he had that whole like mortuary scheme, like putting himself in a coffin. And I heard something about embalming.
He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams, robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was
embalmed in a toxic routine. So like he's constantly caught up in this toxic routine, but embalmed in this toxic routine. Embalming fluid is toxic. You would embalm somebody before you put them in a coffin. Nice.
The escape, but I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels, you need to stay here. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car, burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's
Okay, I like the way he ended that verse, but then he kind of caught me off guard with that chorus. Like he sounded good on the vocals, but also what he was saying in the vocals. So let me talk about a little bit of it.
Stay here, and I can't make you stay.
Sorry. What was that line you had?
Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything.
Yeah, when he's talking about the liquor in the basement, way before my fame, I was wasted.
Oldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame.
Freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. So, okay, nice little scheme there too, because you know he's talking about the whiskey, staying warm, keeping the flame lit, right? So, whiskey. You know, you have the St. Bernards that carry the whiskey in the casket because, you know, drinking alcohol makes you feel warmer, even though it's actually lowering your body temperature, but it makes you feel warmer. So he's curled up in the coldest basement with whiskey, trying to stay warm to keep the flame lit, like, but also drinking the whiskey. Whiskey's flammable, so it'll keep a flame lit, but also drinking the whiskey because, like, he's trying to numb those feelings so that he can keep the flame lit to keep pushing forward, to keep driving. Nice.
To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels, you need to stay here. And I can't.
Yeah, that was the part I was thinking about, is heaven has enough angels, you need to stay here. So for those of you who are feeling like you have no way out, that's not the route you need to go. We need you here. Somebody needs you here. There is somebody out there that needs you, and you may not even know that person yet, right? Because if you keep fighting and you stand up to life and you make it through what it is that you're fighting, well, now your story may save somebody else. So always keep that in mind, that just because you may feel like you have nobody to turn to, that doesn't mean there isn't somebody out there who needs you, even if you haven't met them yet, right? We all have somebody that we can impact in a certain way. So don't give up. Don't give up. There's so many resources out there. Life gets hard. Trust me, I know. I've seen, I've experienced some bad stuff. I haven't experienced things to the point where I felt that way, but I've been on the other side where I'm trying to help somebody who's felt that way. Because in law enforcement, we get called out to, suicidal individuals and things like that. And I've seen that in person. And trust me, it's going to hurt so many people to lose you, no matter how alone you feel like you are.
Make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car, burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard.
Nothing's worth it till it's hard.
Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak, like you just ain't enough. Then you have a couple drinks and you catch a buzz and finally have the courage to defend yourself and throw a punch. And that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what...
I mean, he's not lying, right? So he said it in the first verse. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's that courage that I get. And now he's going back to it. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to. It's, what word did he use on there?
Doing anything I could to keep...
It's essentially the same thing, right? It's feeling tough. Yeah, so it was feeling tough. I'm addicted to feeling tough because I was bullied. And now I know what it's like to feel... First of all, I can't stand bullies. If I strive, like, that's one of the things, the other things I want to be involved with when it comes to my platform I'm trying to build through MMA is anti-bullying. I just don't like it. My dad, being a Green Beret, De Oppresso Libre, to free the oppressed, my dad instilled in me to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves, and there's no need for bullying. But like he said, that is what led to the addiction. It wasn't the substance. It was just the way it made me feel, the way it made me feel empowered, the way it helped me get over things that were so hurtful to me in my life. I like that.
Yourself and throw a punch, and that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was, and that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threads, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent. Being normal only lasted for...
I like that. I like that, Tom, because he's showing you it's the whole don't judge a book by its cover, right? Just because his life from the outside may look perfect. I had good parents, I had good schools, I was good looking. I had all these things going for me, all the things that society says, that person is making it, that person got dealt some good cards. You don't actually know what's going on behind closed doors. So he's saying, I had all that. I had that. I was the book that when people see it, they're like, he's got everything. He's got everything he needs. But that's not how it was for him. And he's saying, like, it happens to everybody. So, just because somebody seems like they're perfect on the outside doesn't mean that they are, right? So check on your friends, right? And make sure that you're, relaying positivity to the people around you, because you don't know. You don't know. And I like the way that Tom put that, because I'm telling you from experience, that even though on the outside I had everything that everybody thinks they want, I still wasn't happy.
Wow, one bad choice sparked a downward spiral. I've spent half my life trying to climb out of that hole. Heaven's got angels, we need you at home. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car, burn a bridge, follow the stars.
I love this hook, man.
In the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt. We've been drinking with the devil cause we're going through hell. Pray to God for a little bit of help. Man, I've been there, I did those things. I drank those drinks, I took those pills, I puked in sinks. And the truth ain't pretty, listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one.
Ooh.
Crash the whip and ditch the car.
You get saved by your angels or you become one. Wow. Wow. I want to hear that again. Man, keep telling you, man, Tom and Nova, they just keep getting better and better.
Those pills, I puked in sinks. And the truth ain't pretty, listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears, but anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fears.
Love it, Tom. Love it, man. Shouts out to Nova for another amazing video. Hangover Gang. Man. Tom MacDonald, Angels. What a, I know this is going to sound weird, but what kind of a perfect song to put out on Christmas Day, because the suicide rate actually raises in the holidays, right? Because there are people out there who feel like they have nobody, and holiday season's a time of family and everything else. So the suicide rate actually goes up. And again, one of the things I really like about Tom in general, but especially these last two tracks he's put out. So not yesterday. It was the day after I uploaded my Best Rapper Ever song. I showed the video and played it to my wife and told her, hey, check this out. And she told me that one thing that she really likes about that song was the fact that Tom was willing to have that vulnerability, which, you know, she hasn't heard a lot of Tom MacDonald. So, I mean, obviously he's had tracks before where he's been vulnerable as well. But I'm just telling you, like, her first impression was, wow, how vulnerable he's being and letting us on the inside and letting us know that, hey, like, you have all this success, you have all this, you have all that, and you're still struggling with things that people who don't have the things that you have are struggling with. And she really appreciated that. So I'm sure when I play her this song, it's just going to hit home that much more for her, because here's Tom trying to use his experiences, his life experience, his platform to educate people on, hey, this is how it is sometimes, you know, and mental health being, you know, so much more in the limelight now, where people are talking about it more. It's an important message that Tom's putting out there. And I think this is one of the best hooks that I've heard from Tom. I really enjoyed his vocals on that. I enjoyed the beat with the piano. The visuals were amazing by Nova, as they always are. But the writing was just phenomenal. Like the way that he went on kind of like these schemes and had the ability to say things, but say them in not just a clever way, but just a way that kind of like grabs your attention, you know. What can I say about Tom, man? Like, he's one of my favorites. He's crazy talented. Nova's crazy talented. And thank you, Tom. Thank you for doing what you do, man. As always, man. Much love and respect to you. I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. I know I did a little bit more breaking down, but like his like I was hearing it a little, like I was hearing it in a way where I felt like I needed to talk about it. So that's why we stopped it and talked about it. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I got a few more I'm gonna do for you guys tonight, because I need to kind of get back in the swing of things and really start getting some more content out to you guys. And anyway, I love you guys for sticking with me. I love you guys for supporting me, and the channel's growing. We're still continuing to grow. We're getting really close to 3,300 people, which to me, it just keeps blowing my mind at like how many people are actually watching the channel. It's crazy. It's crazy. And anyway, love you guys. I'll see you all over on the next one.